the country, the Tracy Byrd song. A very good friend of mine helped to write that, and I bet some of you guys are familiar with him, a fellow named Marty Brown. He helped to write that song. And before that song ever became famous, he did it on this very guitar on a radio show I do called The Live Show, which actually is on, at the time it was in Russellville, now it's on Elkton, Kentucky. WEKT.org would be your best way to get it, but it's local AM there, but it's the Live Show on Saturdays about 4:05. Maul Bell's been on there, Bruce's been on there, Eddie's been on there, and a lot of bluegrass folks, but anyway, Marty did it on the show before it was ever a hit, and even let me go in the studio and sing on the backup of it on some demos, and so I still have one of those demos that his wife Shelly got to me, and my wife says I can always pick out your yeah, so you know. So thank you for doing that. Marty just went in the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame like last weekend. So
that's awesome.
I know he'd be honored that you did that tonight. Now, I want to do a song. She asked me if I would, you know, we could do this together, so I'd be honored. This is earlier you've heard a serious song I wrote called The Heart of Rosine that Donnie Ulysses had out. Well, sometimes us songwriters write silly songs, even stupid songs, even songs our wives hate. And this happens to be one of them. My wife's not here tonight. She's not feeling well. She's a little under the weather. She's probably glad she's not hearing this because she really does hate this song. But I was talking to the folks from Belgium, and they was telling me they don't have possums in Belgium. Now, do they have possums in Finland?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, I went out to the porch one night. It's a true story. I live in Logan County, a couple of counties down. I was sitting on the porch one night talking to my sister Amy on the phone. And at some point, as I recall, I looked down and we had some cat food on the porch and I saw a possum. And I decided I'm going to pet that thing. And I did. And he looked up at me and he went back to eating. So I went to work the next day where I worked, and I talked to my friends Gary Anderson and Janetta Morrison. I said, hey guys, help me write this song about I pet a possum last night. So they did, and it turned out like this, and now, lo and behold, I've sung it in Nashville and all over the place. Maul Bell's even going to be singing it for the first time with me tonight. And for all you folks out there that's never pet a possum, I encourage you to do it. Just don't get bit. But they don't have rabies. I learned that. They're actually good. They eat ticks.
Don't forget
so
your
they're not that
YouTube.
bad. So Belgium, this is for you guys that don't have possums. This is I pet a possum last night. Goes to something like this. I pet a possum last night on the porch, pale moonlight. It was on my bucket list tonight. I pet a possum last night. Talking to my sister on the phone. Talking about life, talking about home. And I looked down at the old cat food. There I saw that big fat dude. I pet a possum last night on the porch in pale moonlight. It was on my bucket list tonight. I pet a possum last night. Now, if I had that band and fellas up here picking with me, I'd say, take it, boys.
Shoo-wee! Ho!
Do-wee! Soar! About 8:30 last night.
That's not me.
Looked up at me and took another bite. Waddled off the porch when he was through. Hey, Rosine in Belgium and Finland and Canada, maybe one day it'll happen to you. In Indiana too. I pet a possum last night. On the porch, pale moonlight, Tennessee for Ruth. On my bucket list tonight, I pet a possum last night.
That's not me.
Now, Rosine, here's your chance. There's a lot of things in life maybe you've never done. Maybe you've never been in the ring and fought Mike Tyson. Maybe you've never sailed the 7 seas and been to Belgium or Finland or Indiana or Tennessee. But tonight is your chance to do something maybe you've never done. It's your chance to sing about a possum. On the count of 3, we're going to rock this place in honor of Bill tonight. 1, 2, 3. Well, I pet a possum last night
Last night.
on the porch with pale moonlight. was on my bucket list of life. I pet a possum last night.
Last night.
Take it, Ma Bell. You got this chorus?
Sure.
Oh,
I
take
played
it.
possum last night on my porch and felt my life. It's on my bucket list of life. I played a possum last night.
Oh,
And
yeah. It was on my bucket list of life. I pet a possum. I said, I pet a possum last
night.
No.
And I got him by the tail too.
Anyway, my wife seriously hates that song. She says,